Could you handle this? This is Bangkok street food, where the flavors are as wild as the ingredients. I'm about to try some of the most unusual dishes Thailand has to offer, and things might get weird. If you love Bangkok street food but you're tired of the pad thai, it's time to explore the real hidden gems the dishes locals are obsessed with. I'm Lucas, and today I'm sharing 9 Thai street foods that the locals love. Some might seem weird, some might be a little scary, but I promise you they're all delicious. 1. Khao Gaeng. Welcome to our first stop, Khao Gaeng, Jaek Pui. This place is legendary. Just look at that crowd. Locals flock here, and it's even been featured in a Netflix show. Now, Khao Gaeng is Thailand's ultimate comfort food. It's rice topped with a whole universe of curries and flavors. What makes Jaek Pui stand out is how mild and flavorful their curries are. They're not going to blow your head off with spice. They give you savory, home-cooked goodness. And the toppings. You have a lot of choices from crispy pork and sweet sausage to braised eggs. My mouth is watering just thinking about it. This street food is comfort in a bowl. It's so flavorful, so perfectly balanced, and this is why it's so popular. It's delicious, filling, and incredibly affordable. If you want to experience the heart of Thai home cooking, you need to try Khao Gaeng Jaek Pui. 2. Thai coconut pancakes. Next up, we're tasting the sweet side of Bangkok street food with Khanom Krok. Here we'll find Thai coconut pancakes. As soon as you walk by a stall making these, the smell hits you, nutty sweet, with a hint of toasted coconut. It's enough to lure anyone in. Khanom Krok is all about the textures. That beautiful golden crust gives way to a melt in your mouth center, all infused with rich coconut milk. And those toppings, some add bursts of sweetness, others a savory, salty punch. These little bites are rooted in tradition. Vendors have been making them for generations. They're a street food staple, the perfect grab-and-go snack that locals love. And the best part? You'll find them everywhere. Bustling markets, quiet neighborhood streets, and even fancy night markets. Look at that soft, pillowy center and the perfect caramelization on the outside. The sweetness of the coconut is incredible, and it's got just the right balance of salty and savory notes. If you've got a sweet tooth, Khanom Krok is a must-try when you're in Bangkok. Trust me, you'll be hooked. 3. Dancing shrimp. Alright, prepare yourselves. Things are about to get a little wild. This is gung ten or dancing shrimp. Yep, these little guys are alive and kicking, and they're a Thai delicacy. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is either incredibly cool or incredibly freaky, maybe a bit of both, but hear me out. The shrimp themselves have a delicate, sweet flavor. The real magic is in the sauce. The sauce is a flavor explosion. Zesty lime, fiery chilies, the freshness of the herbs. It's designed to complement the sweetness of the shrimp and cut through any hesitation you might have. The texture is definitely unusual. It's a bit of a crunch, then surprisingly tender. The sauce packs a punch, but the shrimp is so fresh, and there's a sweetness that cuts through the spice. Honestly, it's more about the experience than anything else. Look, gung ten might not be for everyone, but if you're an adventurous eater, if you want to experience the truly unique side of Thai cuisine, I say go for it. Find a lively market like this one, grab a plate, and get ready for a dish you won't forget. 4. Khao Soi Noodles. Get ready to warm up your taste buds because next up is Khao Soi. This iconic northern Thai dish is all about rich, creamy coconut curry, slurpable noodles, and a lot of flavor. Khao Soi has a unique flavor profile. The coconut brings a sweetness, but there's a warmth from the spices, a tang from the pickled greens, and a satisfying crunch from those crispy noodles on top. This is the type of food that makes you break a little sweat, but in the best possible way. That warmth builds slowly. However, if you're a spice lover, they'll happily crank up the heat for you. But even with that kick, it's incredibly comforting. The perfect rainy day food, or a cure for those chilly Thai nights. Seriously, it gets colder than you think here. The curry is so rich, the noodles have the perfect bite, and those toppings add a burst of freshness that cuts through the richness. I could eat this every day and never get bored. Khao Soi is a must-try for anyone who loves Thai food. Seek it out in local markets, try different variations, and find out your perfect spice level. 5. Pork cracklings with chili paste. Alright foodies, prepare for a flavor explosion. It's time for Mu Grob Nam Prik. It's basically crispy pork cracklings with a fiery chili paste. This dish might seem simple, but trust me, it packs a punch. You've got the ultimate crunch of perfectly fried pork cracklings, then the fiery, savory kick of that chili paste. It's the kind of snack that'll wake up your taste buds and leave you craving more. Pork cracklings are a staple in Thai street food. You'll see vendors with giant trays piled high. The sound of them sizzling away is enough to lure you in. And that chili paste is a classic Thai condiment that adds a burst of flavor to so many dishes. Whoa! The crackling just shatters in your mouth, and that paste, there's the heat, but also a sweetness and a wonderful depth of flavor. This is dangerously addictive. Look for the vendors with the freshest cracklings, try different chili pastes, and find your perfect spice combo. 6. Guai Tu Roea Thai Boat Noodles. Get ready for a unique Thai experience and try Guai Tu Ruia or boat noodles. These flavorful little bowls hold a special place in Bangkok's culinary history. Traditionally, these noodles were sold by vendors on small boats navigating Bangkok's canals. They had to serve fast, hearty meals, hence the small bowls and rich broth. And that rich broth? It's the star of the show. Flavored with spices and traditionally, a touch of cow's blood for thickness and richness. Now, I know that last part might sound a bit unusual, but trust me, it adds a depth of flavor you won't find anywhere else. Plus, these days, many vendors offer versions without for those who prefer it. The focus is on those warm spices. The savoriness is unlike any noodle soup you've had before. The broth is so rich and meaty, those spices hit you with warmth. And the noodles have a great bite. Don't be afraid to load up on those toppings and customize your bowl with a squeeze of lime or a hit of chili. Part of the fun of boat noodles is finding your perfect flavor combo and trying to resist ordering another 5 bowls. 7. Khoi Nuea Raw Beef Salad. Adventurous eaters, this one's for you. It's Khoi Nuea, a classic Thai dish that's all about raw beef, vibrant flavors, and maybe a touch of risk. Khoi Nuea is like a Thai version of beef carpaccio but with a spicy, zesty kick. The beef is mixed with fresh herbs like mint and cilantro, fiery chilies, fish sauce, and a generous squeeze of lime juice. That lime is key, adds acidity, and acts as a sort of cooking agent for the meat. I know eating raw meat isn't for everyone. Food safety standards in Thailand aren't always as strict as back home, so there's definitely a bit of a gamble involved. But if you've got an adventurous palate and a strong stomach, this dish is a real treat. The locals swear by it. The beef is surprisingly tender, the herbs add a burst of freshness, and there's a definite spicy kick balanced by that tangy lime. It's a full-on flavor explosion. If you're feeling daring, find a street vendor who specializes in Khoi Nuea and just go with your gut instincts on the place. And hey, maybe keep some Imodium handy just in case. 8. Hoi Gaeng Blood Cockles. Seafood lovers, prepare yourselves for something a little different called the Hoi Gaeng, or blood cockles. The name alone might be enough to give you pause, but hear me out. These little shellfish get their name from the reddish color of their flesh, which can be a bit off-putting at first, but trust me, the flavor is where it's at. They're sweet, slightly briny, and have a surprisingly delicate texture. Blood cockles are usually served simply steamed, which lets their natural flavor shine through. But the real magic is in that dipping sauce. It's zesty, spicy, and the perfect complement to the shellfish. You just pick one up, give it a good dunk, and enjoy. There's that sweetness, a hint of the ocean, and then the sauce hits you with that perfect balance of spice and tang. It's a unique flavor combination, and honestly, pretty addictive. If you're a fan of oysters or clams, but want to try something new, give Hoi Gaeng a chance. You might be surprised at how much you love them. 9. Pak Ped Tod Fried Duck Beaks. Forget wings and drumsticks, we're getting adventurous with Pak Ped Tod, or fried duck beaks. Now, I know this one sounds a little out there, but stick with me, because there's a surprising amount of deliciousness tucked away in these beaks. The secret to this dish is the preparation. The beaks are marinated in a savory soy-based sauce, which tenderizes them. Then, they get a nice crispy coating from the frying. Think of it as finger food, a little bit crunchy, a little bit chewy, and full of flavor. Can you actually eat the beak? Well, sort of. There's tasty meat and fatty skin clinging to the bone, and that's the good part. It's more about the experience of nibbling, sucking, and enjoying the marinade and crispy skin. They're like Thai-style chicken wings, but with a fun challenge. There's definitely some work involved, but that crispy skin is seriously good. The marinade is savory and slightly sweet, and there are little pockets of tender meat to find. If you're the type who loves picking every last bit off a chicken bone, this dish is right up your alley. It's a snack and a guaranteed conversation starter. And that's just a small taste of the incredible street food Bangkok has to offer. Remember, the real magic of Thai cuisine is in those dishes locals swear by. It's time to discover flavors you never knew existed. Whether it was the warmth of Khao Gaeng, the fiery kick of boat noodles, or the surprising sweetness of those coconut pancakes, I hope this video inspired you to try unusual dishes. If you loved this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more food adventures, and let me know in the comments which dish are you most excited to try. And for even more interesting content, be sure to check out my video about the secret ancient ruins in Thailand. Just click the link in the description.